Alright, here for game 2, Bacon Air 650
And the doctor.
Alright, we'll start off game 2. They changed the rule sets here a little bit. They limited it to semi-auto only for all guns except for the machine gunners. So saws, M249. And we had an M240 Bravo.
We did.
That big one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so...
That Patriot head.
Yeah, and I think they, the RPK was in here. I think there was one maybe on the other side. There was an issue, and I don't know what the full deal was, and I'll point it out here. But basically, there was definitely somebody playing super aggressive, ran up point blank, hosed down 2 of our players. As we were calling out, continued to hose them down. So the rule violations here was either he was playing full auto and overshooting, and that's best case scenario.
Yeah.
Worst case scenario is that he was allowed to do full auto. He was an LMG, but he's breaking the 50 engagement. Minimum engagement distance. Either way, it was not okay. It was bad.
Did you catch it or not?
Well, I didn't have a camera, but I saw it.
Oh, okay.
You can actually hear it in the background happening on your video.
Okay, I know it was towards the end of the game.
Yeah, it was totally uncalled for. I mean, 100. You know, there's no. Especially at a Milsim. Milsim, you don't, as a machine gunner, and I'm understanding why Milsim West has that rule for the medium machine guns, that they have to be in a bipod down fixed position. I can understand why they have that rule now.
It makes it, so you don't rush.
Yeah, in which case you're not, the only people who really rush are going to be
Riflemen.
And that's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
So there was that, and then overall, we were explained at the very beginning of the day that if you're going to rush up, you are to shoot them semi-auto in the body.
Yeah, he said not aim for the face, like aim for the leg.
Yeah, and this guy.
So that won't hurt.
This guy did the complete opposite. And I don't know what the full story was. Our guy, those 2 could have not been calling their hits, but still, that was completely uncalled for.
I know the couple that was playing. They said it was their first time playing Airsoft.
Yeah.
So they're still learning.
Yeah, and not only, but they left. They had such a horrible experience from that guy just being a total jerk, and so other than, I mean, that was about the only bad thing. And we did have something interesting happen in this game that was caught on your camera, which shows the importance of actually reading the rules and knowing who's on whose team.
Oh yes.
But yeah, overall it was actually a great game, but there was just one really bad thing that did happen in this game. So let's start.
Let's do it.
Yeah, and this is from your view.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you have your shotgun,
which
it did really great.
It did. I was surprised. And I want to point out, if you're wanting to get into Airsoft and want a cheap, good gun, this gun I got at Airsoft Atlanta for like $40-some.
Yeah, it was really cheap. You can get all these for pretty cheap. All right, here we are getting our semi-briefing. There I am looking at badass. I think you really have to play this gun to this level.
This is the first time I've ever used this gun in a game.
I thought you used it at Bing before.
We chronoed it, but I never got around to using it.
I can kind of hit that tree out there.
You definitely
that
never
big wall
that
just laying down, kind of.
No.
I was able to hit it from here.
Basically,
so it's not bad.
Basically, we had like complete equipment failure. We've had a bunch of batteries went bad. And started the game. But this was really cool, I thought, how we came out here in formation. So those 2 in the black, the guy and the girl, those were the ones who got lit up like no other.
Hey, squad 1, I need like 12 guys.
Hey, I throw one. Make sure I throw one.
I'm gonna need like 12 to 15 over here.
Yeah. I think I'm right. Yeah, so we had battery problems. We forgot all the powers.
Miles.
For the cameras. So it was definitely not at our best. I think we played really well, though. So we haven't played in a while.
Yeah, I think we did, honestly.
Fellas.
And it's one of those things where
I know we're going to be fighting on indoor.
all these things happened, but we are going to learn from the mistakes we made by buying more batteries.
I would definitely say overall we did have a good time.
No, it was definitely fun. And
We definitely had a good time.
and it wasn't too hot.
Right?
It wasn't too
But
cold.
yeah, there were... oh, here we are in engagement. So our side didn't really engage them too much until we got to this field.
Yeah.
We kind of just hit this brick wall.
So the right side was pushing up, but we weren't.
Well, we got
It was
ahead
hard.
we got ahead of them at first, and
Yeah.
then we hit some pretty bad. And a lot of it had to do with that empty field. But really, what surprised me is how good the cover was around here.
And I don't know if I'm just not allergic to anything, but I didn't get any. I was brushing up against leaves, so I don't know if there's got to be some poison ivy in that field.
Yeah.
Actually, Denise, you take the high ground over there.
Granted, only my arms were exposed.
You can use the scope.
Yeah, you can hear them engaging. And yeah, and you can see right about there where you can see the light shine through. That's where we ran into resistance.
They had 2 LMGs up there.
Have to take that position over that tree.
Yeah, so something I did a lot is I just unhooked my sling
Yeah.
so I could switch. And it's quick and easy for me to put it back on. I actually had to loan out my sidearm.
Did you?
Yeah, because our leader's gun went.
Get one moving left.
I think if they built some things in here, it would help this part. Kind of like what Bing does for front. I wouldn't say to that degree as Frontier. But
No.
at least put a few like
A
building-ish.
few built. Well, that building we started, that area where we started was supposed to be a building, but it got
Yeah.
destroyed over the season. They hadn't realized it was destroyed till now.
Yeah.
Contact,
So
12
if
o'clock.
they did more stuff in the woods, I think it would actually.
Couple yards out, though.
It would be really good for Milsim events.
Oh yeah.
Because you could probably get into the more of the role-playing stuff. Like actually have everyone have different bases and stuff. I really would love to do like that Fallout one where there's no teams.
Oh really?
Yeah,
It's a
you just
Fallout
make
one?
it. Yeah, you just make your own teammates and stuff.
Ah.
Like there's people playing as like the NPCs who are on the team.
Yeah.
Like the Brotherhood of Steel and stuff like that. But yeah,
That'd be a blast.
yeah. But then other than that, it would be. And I figure we would actually play a role,
Oh yeah.
especially since you have a theater background.
Hey, push forward! Left side! Left side, push forward! Push left!
Yeah, and this is what Milsim feels like. Our Milsim battle, at least. Yeah, so our medic on this game, his gun was completely down.
Runner, moving right.
I was say he was running around with nothing.
Yeah,
I remember seeing him. I was like, "Where's his gun?"
and I think so this was the last Milsim game.
On the road near base.
Actually, we only had 2 kind of longer games. This game and the other one, we lost both, but the last game was just a fun game to end the day.
We
So,
may have lost, but we lost with honor,
yeah.
which is more important in the end.
Yeah, the weather was really great. I thought it would be miserable. They were going like mid-90s, and it turned out to be
Mid 80s.
mid-80s. So that was a really pleasant surprise. It was significantly cooler.
And it was kind of breezy too. There was not
No guts, no glory.
Yeah,
there was a good wind.
the breeze, I think, the breeze kind of always creates problems with your BB travels. You have to end up shooting more. Which the heavier weight BBs are a lot.
Yeah, we see him. Straight ahead.
Yeah, I will run towards those trees.
I do eventually.
Yeah.
I'll just stand.
You're not like Denise. You can just squat. You become shorter than the weeds.
Even standing, the weeds are probably in some spots.
You got really close on a lot of these shots.
I know. Like that guy.
You know, you may have hit him and you just didn't call his hits and ran away.
I know I got hit here.
Oh, I forgot to do the gray effect.
Fail. Take it.
Yeah, whatever.
I say we did a pretty good job pushing them back. We just didn't take the city.
Yeah, and that's really hard because you have to literally go uphill.
But we
And
did,
that's why we try to push towards that south road.
yeah, I mean we did win to the point to where there's the gray effects. A little late.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm bleeding out.
Boom, 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 boom.
Oh my god, that's been my gum for like a day. popcorn kernel.
Oh.
Just got it out.
Yeah.
Medic.
And you weren't running an ideal setup right here with your helmet and stuff.
No, kind of.
The yeah, you were wearing dye floors, which those work great, but in
Right,
conjunction with
right,
your
right.
helmet, they did not.
Yeah, they did not work.
We had to basically create the chin strap for you to have a paracord in a
Yeah.
second.
It was way too. The mask was way too bulky.
Yeah. How bad is it to reload these things?
It's got a little switch on the side that's
Yeah.
kind of small.
Oh, balls.
Yeah, I was like, where did the other magazine go?
Oh yeah, that's right. You only had two.
I only had two, but yeah, it fell out.
You know
I got lucky
what
it fell
really
out there.
how long actually you can play with just one magazine? I would think that. Yeah, this really makes me want to get one of those new gas shotguns.
I want a gas shotgun so bad. And I'm sure if I had a gas shotgun, I would have been hitting a lot more people. They'd probably have a lot more range.
Yeah, especially if you did the 3-round burst. Probably had a little bit more.
Yeah, I wouldn't do the 6 unless it was like urban.
You know, I would actually. I know it would look really goofy, but I'd actually be really tempted to put a magnified optic on there.
You
Just
know,
because you can.
it would be nice for sighting people. So I'm not
You
totally
know-
against it in Airsoft.
What we could do is attach one of the red dot magnifier.
There we go.
That would work.
Contact moving up the cliff. You almost got him, dude. I know, close. That's got to arc the BBs a little bit.
Yeah, that really impressed me. And especially for so cheap.
Yeah, I know, exactly. I remember I bought it, I was in college still, so I didn't have a lot of money.
You know what we need to do
One's out.
with that shotgun, because it's still good.
Got more
I
guys
would
moving left.
still consider fielding it. Is that we need to put a little shell holder on the side.
Yes,
Left
I
side,
need,
left
that would
side,
make I need
move it.
more shells. I only have 2. I just need more shells and a shell.
Well, you have more shells. You
Yeah.
just didn't have
10
them.
o'clock.
Oh, I do?
You have like 5.
Where are the other ones
Right.
at?
Probably at my house.
Oh, okay. So I only had 2 in the trunk.
Yeah, I didn't know we were gonna run the shotgun. Yeah, they're probably.
Far left. They're coming up on the left.
I need to clean up. I did.
That's
get,
right, because I bought
Yeah.
some ones from Tokyo. That's right, they were Tokyo Marui shells.
Yeah. So I did pull my my right calf in this. Not this game, but the next game. So I haven't been able to clean up stuff. So. Yeah, look at this. I mean, we're slowly doing this. We're not rushing. We're slowly making progress. And this was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
And then we did a security sweep, and then we did rear security detail.
Yeah.
So
Keep them
yeah, not
pinned on the
constant
left.
action, but it was still a lot of fun. Hi, Rory. Doggy. So we are in a living room here watching these videos, so random animals are coming
10 o'clock.
here.
My goofy ass random animals.
Amelia, you need to lose weight.
Leia needs to lose weight. She's
Patriots.
Look at that detail on that tree.
Where are they?
Definitely 4K graphics.
See, I didn't know his name, so I just called him Patriot.
They ran back?
Because he had a Patriots hat on.
Oh, I called him M240
Yeah, probably.
Bravo.
Oh.
And
Watch
he did
bushes,
not
bottom of,
respond to that.
There you go,
bridge.
see? He should have called him
It was
Patriot.
like, great. It's like when you classically call anyone with an M240 Bravo. M240 Bravo.
Two
No, I
contacts
have
left.
no idea what gun I have on my hand. That's definitely a problem here. It's like the military education was definitely on the lower side on things for some. For a good, I would say 70% of the people, they just had no idea of what team I was on, what the scenario was,
Yeah, I see a dead rag. 2 are moving out.
what guns are.
Bullets that unlock your death.
Yeah.
Let's do a quick security sweep.
So, you know, that's just kind of the crowd.
See, I'm pretty sure it's poison ivy.
We're a pretty young crowd. That's not poison.
Leaves a 3, leave a B.
Just don't light it on fire. That's really bad. You
Yeah, because it gets in your lungs.
lungs, yeah, and you get irritation.
Guys coming up from the
oils.
cliff, take cover.
Yeah, we learned about that in search and rescue training. Learned about all the things that kill you, like how to make mustard gas.
Is it that easy?
Yeah, it's really easy. It's not really mustard gas, but it pretty much creates the same effect. It's ammonia and bleach.
Oh, yeah.
So Windex and
Contact.
Clorox.
Ridge. Wait. Friendly?
Yeah, so I think it was that guy who was wearing all black. Which I don't know why you would ever want to wear all black.
Yeah.
And then on top of it, he was African American.
Oh yeah, him.
Yeah, the only, as Andre would call it, the only brother on the field.
He was. Yeah. Although his gun shot really fast. I don't know what he had.
You know, that's kind of an odd thing.
Where are they? Like, are they like in the village or what?
In the red, right over there.
Last time
Okay.
we
The other side of
played here, though, there was
Across the road and they're there.
someone who was not Caucasian. And this is the first time I've seen an Asian
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
in Illinois. It's like, great. When you got the statistics at the field, it was 0.5 Asians, and that was me.
I don't think any of our airsoft experiences we play with African Americans.
Illinois doesn't.
Are they coming this way or are they holding still?
No.
Yeah, it would actually be really nice.
Maybe up by
We
Chicago.
saw- Yeah. But then they don't have
5 guys
quite
for
the,
rear security
good impression
detail.
of culture,
No.
because they only see like the criminals and stuff and just using their guns.
Have to pick that position right there. You'll have
If you
that
make
side.
contact, you start firing.
I feel like your camera's getting this. You sound like you're in power armor.
I know. What do you mean I am in power? You just can't see it.
The goal is to bomb that. Why would we stay here and pull real deep?
That's
I don't think it's bombed
big gun.
that. Ours is further back.
It's almost as big as him. Yeah, that's the thing. That shotgun is really, really light.
Yeah. As we have gotten older, we have learned the value of light equipment.
Yeah.
And quite honestly, the best thing is to do is just... It's really hard to judge how light something is or how heavy something is until you end up carrying it for about over half an hour.
Yeah.
Like, if you pick it up and think, oh, it's not that bad, you don't really know.
Like your M60
Yeah.
when it was stock.
Oh, that
At
was...
first, like, it's easy.
Contact! Contact! Back here! Rear!
Even my
Two!
ACR, I would say, it's definitely on the heavy side of what I would consider to be acceptable
They're falling back!
for an AR.
We got rear contact.
But my scar's much lighter.
Yeah, your scars are light.
But yeah, it's like,
Rear
it
contact.
does get heavy, and I actually now
You're a
specifically
machine
work
gunner.
out muscle groups for
It's
actually
pulled back, but I think
holding
there's
the
some
gun out
cover.
better. It's actually not that hard to
We
do.
got 3
Bicep.
contacts.
It's actually
Red
does
black.
back misses.
Really?
3?
Yeah, basically if you just hold your gun out
Two.
and do one of these motions, do that like, you'll start off with like this pathetically low weight, like 10, 15 pounds, and then eventually you'll break through that wall and you'll be doing 60.
How much is your M60 weigh now?
14.5?
This smoke.
There's video.
This-
There's video of how light that gun is.
This stuff stunk bad.
Yeah, it smells like... You see how green that is? Yeah, that's how much sulfur it stank.
Yeah.
Which we do really need to get smoke grenades sometimes.
Yeah.
I know Bing sells them, but I think if we got some Enola Gays, I think they're cheaper.
I said to get out
And
of
they're
there.
really good.
Contact!
Quick reload. Draw your pistol.
If I only had a pistol. Oh,
I,
yeah, you reloaded.
I only got a little video of you reloading.
I mean, it worked out nicely. I mean, it was pretty light. 2 shells, that reloader, and a bottle of BBs.
Yeah, I definitely think if we tape the get a shell holder,
Yeah.
just put that on the side would make a huge difference. Because that means you really don't have to use those pouches as much.
No, because I only honestly I think I only reloaded twice. So if I had every shell loaded, I would probably have to reload any of my shells.
You know, this would we talked before about World War II.
Yeah.
Running a shotgun for World War II would actually be a good kit for you. You have to get another one.
Yeah.
Oh!
Right, shotgun.
That guy's hit!
Trip supers.
Yeah, and this part got really confusing. Here, remember how we hit these guys, but then they just kind of started searching around?
Yeah.
And we were like, are they in?
Couldn't
Are
tell if
they
they were out or what.
a sniper rifle with that unnecessarily long suppressor.
Yeah.
I mean, I have one of the unique ATF ones that actually does do a little sound dampening.
I'm gonna look at
ATF approved, but
sniper rifles. I wonder if I can get a fairly inexpensive spring sniper rifle.
no, you don't want to go too expensive. You want to get upgradable. I'll send you a link. There is one that is good because I think it's 100% Tokyo Marui compatible.
How much is it though?
150-ish.
Oh, okay, that's not bad.
Yeah,
That's not bad.
and then you'll have to get a new spring for it and stuff. I'll send it up. It is a little pricey. I think it would actually probably be cheaper for us to get that gas gun. Well, if we get 134A gas, then it's good to go.
Yeah.
It's just propane just has it shoot too hot. So if I can look into just getting that duster gas.
Do they have any sniper rifles that just run on the CO2 cartridges?
No, but if I did the HPA tap, it would be able to.
Do what?
Oh, okay. Because I'd feel.
I think there is, but they're just astronomical.
Yeah, I saw that, but I can't tell if he's friendly or not either.
Doing an HPA tap, though, would be the best performing sniper that you could do. Because we do have that L96.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind using that next game.
If we come out the duster gas.
Yeah.
Ridge. I was just coming back here to tell people the rear was secured.
Hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the guy lighting them up.
Oh.
That's like towards the end.
Your scar's got a scope.
Yeah, the scar for some reason. I think the hop up it's always been finicky. I need to look at it.
Since did you get me helping Denise?
Huh?
Did you get me helping Denise? Because she was like tangled in the strap for a while.
Oh. Yeah, I saw the video while editing. Yeah. Yeah, she's so hard to get a good gun working. Because the P90 is good size for her, but the magazines are so large.
Yeah.
I really think an MP5K would be her best.
They're fairly inexpensive too. MP5s are kind of.
They're like 160. It's the magazines.
Yeah.
It's like $12 for a good mid cap. Each.
Oh.
Yeah, so we're looking if she gets
6.
Yeah, we're looking at like $60. They do like high caps on this game.
Yeah.
It's a big gun for her.
It is really big for her.
She's not that. She's 4'11". She's 1 inch too tall.
What's he doing?
As a short person.
Where they're facing.
Yeah, and she has to wear a kid's plate carrier.
Yeah.
I don't think that's friendly.
That was a lucky find that I found that.
I don't know. They made kid plate carriers.
They do now, because it's enough. The only thing is the molly spacing is a little odd, so it actually crunches up the pouch a little bit. What I've seen some people do is just get a Velcro panel and just put it on there.
That's probably a better way to do it.
Yeah, because it's Velcro too, so.
So yeah, this is the point where me and Denise couldn't tell if they were friendly or not. Because they weren't moving stealth-like. So I wasn't sure if they...
Contacts rear! Contacts rear!
Yeah, I was pretty sure they were enemy at this point in time. But then nothing happened.
It just, and yeah, this is the thing. It's like, because you'll see it, is that this guy had absolutely no idea what the teams were.
Yeah.
Like, all he knew was green and tan and thought that was good enough.
I remember when I saw him too, I was like, he doesn't look familiar. I even shot at them. They didn't even shoot back.
Yeah, and it's like,
Hold on.
and these are the
Denise,
people who
ceasefire.
argue,
I think they're
multi-cam's
friendly.
kind of green. It's like, well, that's not what it says in the rule set.
Yeah.
It's like, don't try to look at what the rules are and then follow the rules. Don't just say, read half the rules and then try to fill in the blanks when the blanks are already filled in for you. Yeah, because he was wearing like Pentecoat or something like that. I can't remember.
It's one of the Russian.
No, it's not Russian. It's
It's
actually,
not?
I think, US.
No, it was Russian.
Yeah, if I was to put say would be a approved Russian camo, yeah, I would say that is. But yeah, it's kind of this rare camouflage. I don't expect everyone to be like a camouflage expert. Like, I really obsess over camouflage and like what's out there in terms of the newest stuff.
In hindsight, I just should have shot him.
Yeah, Denise even said that. I should have
What
shot
now?
him.
Yeah, just should have shot him. Ask questions later.
Here, you didn't see any cam, I don't think.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
definitely man.
Well, here's the thing. It's like,
Did these respawn?
why didn't he shoot you either? He
Because he was just
legitimately
You
thought
Chinese?
you were on the same team.
Chinese?
he was just as
Yes.
confused as I was.
You're not Chinese.
No.
Okay.
Why?
Making sure. He said you wasn't seeing any tans.
Have you seen Tam through here?
No.
I do love how you just play along with it.
Yeah. I can be a spy.
You got friendly flanking far right.
And he you at least questioned it. He was like completely clueless.
I know. Next time, I'm just going full American. I'll shoot first. And
Well,
ask questions
respawn's
later.
back there.
Because I could have gotten a triple kill. I
Yeah.
could have gotten him and the
You
two
know,
other guys.
another thing I think they should do is if you're playing green side and you're not tan or called U.S. side, don't wear American flags.
Yeah, because that threw me off too. I was like,
Yeah.
is that the American flag?
Well, and the thing is, this guy just did not pay attention. That because he had no idea that Chinese and green were the same team.
I know. See, he grabbed his pistol there and it's like, is he ready to draw?
Yeah,
that?
and Denise is like,
Huh?
she told me that like pretty much the only reason he didn't think she was because he was
We met up with
non-hostile towards you.
Yeah.
We're still pushing that way.
You can see Denise thinking about it. I want to shoot you,
Contact
but should I?
us.
Yeah, and he had his back turned to you. That's
I
what
know!
I would do it.
I know, that's what I was like, I was going to shoot him right in that little small pad.
As
So it
bad as it sounds,
wouldn't hurt him, and because
as bad as it sounds, is shooting him in the back. The fact is, everyone shoots everyone in the back.
yeah.
What was the?
See,
that's it. That's
you
what
didn't
the
catch the part with me talking to the other two
Yeah,
guys.
the camera quit by then.
That's too
Yeah.
bad.
So yeah, when it comes to shooting people in the back, it's what was it?
What, on the Dead Play Fair?
So yeah, no, there's a better quote with it, like saying that about like that's the preferred way to do it
Yeah, see,
because
right
there's no
now,
risk at you.
where it's frozen, there's two other guys back behind that wooden thing.
And
were
that was
also-
the old I think shack base there.
That was the base they had to get to.
Yeah.
But the game ended right when they got to it. But they didn't even know I was on the other team until we were walking away after the game had ended.
Yeah. It's
So, like I said, if I was more aggressive, I could have gotten all three of them. Because none of them had any clue who was who.
I know, but how did you not? How do you go to an event and not at least? I mean,
I remember
what
I saw the
was confusing
guys-
for you was that they weren't hostile towards you.
Exactly. I remember, like, I think
You were like, they're green, but why aren't they shooting at
they're not
me?
shooting at me, and when the camera quits here, one of them waved to me, so I waved back. I was like, okay, so they're friendly, I guess. And I start talking to him, and I realized the only other guy is the Asian. I was like, wait a second. I remember when the game started at the beginning of the day, I was like, oh, an actual Asian on the Asian team.
Yeah.
I blame heat and dehydration for
Yeah.
not having good choices. I should,
No,
I
you
should like,
can't.
wait a minute, I remember him.
You can't really blame that. I think there's just like total confusion.
It was
And a
total
lot of this
It was total
like,
confusion.
yeah, and it's like, this is kind of the argument for armbands, but I think better education.
Yeah.
Because really, you got tricked into it because of their lack of hostility.
Yeah, exactly. It's like they're not
And
hostile.
they didn't
I
know
don't like being
multicam was. And
US.
we even changed up your rig a little bit because it is a OD base
Yeah.
for the chest. But we put multicam pouches.
Multicam pouches.
And we spray painted it a little bit tan to make it more like a Ranger green, more tan. But apparently the multicam,
This
in
one,
that it was written on the website briefing, the TAC op, that it was multicam was tan.
I'm gonna say it.
Multicam original.
In this section of the game, this will probably go down as my most awkward moment in a game. Aside from that time I fell over the tree stump at Bing. The first time.
This is more awkward.
This is
Bing. No, the Bing was just like that fall, that was like a legitimate normal thing to happen.
Yeah.
It was funny.
It was
a
funny.
little awkward because Cameron and I just easily hopped over that. And we go, ooh!
Yeah, I didn't
and we
see
just look around, and there you're
Because
on
you
the
both
floor.
hopped once. I'm like, okay, there's only one log, and then you.
I did with the M60.
And then in mid-air, it's like there's 2 logs.
Yeah, of course I have a lot more powerful legs, so I can actually launch some distance.
Gravity's already taken over. I'm already coming down.
Oh, yeah, we'll probably insert that in here. So, alright. That concludes this video. How do we think this game went, besides our awkward part?
Game 2 was my favorite game.
Game 2 was definitely my favorite game,
It
too.
felt more Milsim. It was a lot more... I don't know. This is more
It didn't
was
feel
more fun.
gamed.
It didn't feel gamed. No, it felt like some of the ops back at Bing, where there's points where you're just standing around.
Quite honestly, that's a good thing, I feel.
Yeah.
Some people think it should be constant action all the time. I'm like, no.
People I've talked to who've been in combat say it's not like that. Combat, like, you have firefights, and then there's times where it's like, all right, now what?
Yeah.
And that's
Or doing-
real life combat. So in Airsoft,
I would like to do a patrol and not encounter anything.
Me and Denise pretty much did.
Yeah,
Until the end there.
that is kind of cool Milsim kind of stuff. Yeah, it's boring.
You don't want guard duty, but someone's got to do it.
Someone's got to do it, and guess what? You don't get shot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, this was definitely my favorite game, and I was walking around communicating and doing some leadership role stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff where I looked around and everybody was kind of standing around. There was,
Yeah.
I know there was fighting in the city, but most of the Millicent people were down in the forest trying to figure out what to do next.
Yeah, and we were planning, and we started to take the road, and we were doing pretty good on that.
I think,
Except somebody decided, no, gotta play Call of Duty, gotta game it and run and gun with
as
an
I say, I
LMG.
think if the game hadn't ended where it was, I think we would have won this game.
I think, yeah, it definitely took longer. And I think the objectives are right now, and it has to do with the group, right now they have a really good time. All the objectives are very linear. You have one goal and that's it.
Yeah.
I feel like it should be a little more in the future, or good, how it should probably, our end goal should be when we come to these events is we come here, we get stationed here, then we have goals and stuff to do, like small things, like do this, patrol this area. All right, you guys need to capture this objective, but you have to juggle all your objectives, so it's not necessarily two large forces. And we talked about this. Side A, side B all come together in one spot and clash.
Yeah.
This game actually had very little of that, except in the beginning.
Yeah.
But
So
I
we
felt
pushed
like-
them back. We pushed them out of the forest, and they hunkered down and turtled in the city.
Yeah. But I bet some people were also holding the city there to prevent people from taking on the road. So
Yeah.
because of that, I think it was much better. Definitely a lot more fun of a game. All right, so that concludes game 2. So Phil, we'll include the link here. So come join us back here for the last video. This video was the last op video.
Yeah.
This was the last op, or the last op game. The last game was just kind of a fun game, or a game to have a fun end note on.
Yeah, I'd already left for today.
Yep. So you completed all the Milsim games, or Operation games.
Yeah.
I won't. Yeah.